Welcome back to Kat's Kitchen. My name is Kat, and today I'm going to be taste testing and reviewing the new Nescafe Espresso Concentrates. I've been seeing these circulate all over the internet, so when I saw them at Fry's, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try it. There was a lady giving samples at Fry's. I just heard someone shouting, who likes iced coffee? And I was like, me. And she was promoting these Nescafe Concentrates. They look like this. There are two flavors. This is their black espresso concentrate. So no sugar or sweetener or anything. And then this one is their sweet vanilla. These are concentrates, so they're in liquid form, and you're just supposed to mix them with cold milk or water to make your at-home espresso-based beverages. So I'm gonna taste test them today, let you know if I think they're worth purchasing or if they taste any good. These are about $10. They're like $9.29 or $9.79, something like that. They're about 10 bucks each. I did buy them for $2 off a piece. Check your local Kroger grocery store. They might still be running the deal, I'm not sure. And these are supposed to make, I think it says 20, sorry. They're supposed to make 20 cups of coffee. When they say 20 cups of coffee, that means a 6-ounce beverage. Just keep that in mind. On the back, it tells you to add 6 ounces of cold milk or water to a glass, which is what I have. I have 6 ounces of milk and water, and then shake and add 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of concentrate to the glass. For the sake of consistency, I am gonna use a little scale, just because sometimes with a tablespoon, I feel like there can be some variety there. So I'm just gonna do milliliters. I'm gonna try one with milk, one with water for both flavors and see what we think. 15 milliliters. Try to pour this slowly. Right off the bat, they smell strong. Strong, like definitely a concentrate, hot diggity. 15, perfect. Okay, that's for the black. They look like this. This is obviously the milk and this is the coffee or the water. So basically like if you want an Americano versus a milky latte. And then the sweet vanilla. Whew. They smell like cold brew concentrates if you've ever bought those and used them. Very strong, very strong. These are hard to pour like accurately. There's no like pour spout, but alrighty. I won't lie, these smell like they're gonna give me a stomach ache. Like they're strong smelling. Ooh, talk about a beautiful latte color though. Wow, it makes it seem so much lighter on camera. This is great coffee color. Can we see accurately? It does look a little bit lighter on camera. This is like perfect coffee color. Almost, like actually almost bordering on too dark. Almost. I wanna know if I like their ratio of a tablespoon to 6 ounces or if it should be more milk or water. All right, let's taste test the water and espresso concentrate first. Not my favorite. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. Right off the bat, it tastes like a typical coffee concentrate, just very strong, very bitter, leaves a layer of flavor on your tongue. It's not bad, it's strong. I feel like if I were to talk to someone right now, they'd be like, whoa, coffee breath. It's that strong. I do think it would be better with milk and sweetener, so let's try the one with milk. Yeah, significantly better. This one's too much for me. I don't like it with just water. You absolutely need to cut that bitterness with some milk, so some creaminess and some sweetener. I will definitely be adding some sweetener to this. Much better. I don't like this one. If you like strong coffee, it's okay. It almost tastes like a really strong dark roast black coffee. It does not taste good with cold water. I think hot water would be better. This shirt is giving me a hard time. All right, let's try the sweet vanilla. This one is sweetened. It has coffee, sugar, and natural flavor. This one's completely unsweetened, this black one. This one, sweet vanilla flavor. Smells like this with vanilla. Oh, you know what they taste like? The Cafe Bustelo iced coffee. If you've tried that, that's actually exactly what it tastes like. That's exactly what it tastes like. Cafe Bustelo has like their bottled iced coffee options. It's not espresso, they're espresso style iced coffee. Still iced coffee. That's what this tastes like to a T. Oh, baby. I like this better than this one, like the black one. Ooh, I'm gonna get a stomach ache. They're so strong. They're so strong. My preference is not black coffee like this. I need some creaminess and some sweetness. This does have some sweeter vanilla flavor, but you still get the really strong, bitter black coffee taste. So I think I'm gonna like the milk one better. Significantly better. Oh, wow. I think I like this one the most out of all four. I like the vanilla flavor in that. Yeah, I like the sweet vanilla one more. This one's good. You can definitely drink it as is. I might even do 7 ounces of milk, potentially 8. I do think it's still very, very strong. So I do think for my preference, I'd add a little bit more milk. That one's my favorite though. Yeah, so out of these 4, my favorite is the sweet vanilla concentrate with milk. I think just like this is honestly perfect. You really don't need to add more syrup or flavorings or anything to it. I would just add some ice and head out the door. Super duper easy. And I would even do like 12 ounces of milk with 1.5 tablespoons. So instead of doubling the concentrate, I would just double the milk and do another ½ tablespoon of this. So that would be what? 15 and half of that. 15 plus 7.5 is 22.5. 22.5 milligrams, no, 22.5 milliliters with 12 ounces of milk, I think would be good. Okay, I do want to taste test the black concentrate with the milk with a little bit of vanilla syrup. This one basically has vanilla syrup in it because it has sugar and natural flavors. The natural flavors, I'm assuming, are some kind of vanilla notes. So to compare these two, I want to add a vanilla syrup, just a little bit to sweeten and add that vanilla flavor because that could be an option for you. Then you would need the concentrate, milk, and vanilla syrup. That's good. Very similar. Very similar. Oh man, that's a toughie. They're like almost identical now. So my consensus is, number one, you must like strong coffee, okay? You must. You have to like strong coffee to like these. If not, you're gonna be overwhelmed by the strong coffee flavor because it does. It is strong and it's gonna leave a strong coffee taste on your tongue. I really, 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 really like the sweet vanilla with milk. I think that's a very good pairing and a very simple way to make your coffee in the morning. Literally just combine the concentrate with some milk, add some ice, head out the door, easy peasy. You can make a really delicious beverage with that. So I think this would be a phenomenal option if you like a simple vanilla latte. If you want the option to switch up the flavor, then you should get the black concentrate because adding vanilla syrup into this makes it taste just like this. However, if you wanted to add a different flavored syrup, say pistachio, I was gonna add pistachio, but I figured I wanted it to be vanilla to taste the same. If you wanted to add something else, brown sugar syrup, pistachio syrup, hazelnut syrup, literally any other flavor, this would be your best option because combined with milk and a syrup would taste just as delish and sweet as this one, but then you can choose which flavor you like. If you're a vanilla latte stan and you drink that every day, good option. If you like to switch up the flavor or at least have the option to switch up the flavor, go with this concentrate. Just know you'd have to either buy a syrup or make your own homemade option. I have lots and lots of homemade syrup recipes on my website. I'll link some of them in the description below. I also love Torani syrups. You can buy Torani syrups from most grocery stores. So if you wanted to get everything at Fry's or your local Kroger grocery store, you can pick up the concentrate, your syrup, milk, and a bag of ice and have everything you need to make your own lattes at home. But I think this is honestly a very, very, very good option to make coffee at home. I think it's super simple. You can make your own coffee at home in 30 seconds before heading out the door. And if you have different syrups at home, you can make all sorts of coffees at home. And then you can also build on these. So if you wanted to add some ice, then top with whipped cream, top with sweet cream cold foam. So many options for at home. I will say it's interesting that they don't have any options to make these hot. Like it says everything is cold milk, cold water, but I don't see why you wouldn't be able to make them hot. Just add hot milk or hot water to make a hot latte or hot Americano. But I do want to preface that they do specifically mention these are for iced beverages. Also, per tablespoon, there's about 100 milligrams of caffeine. Both of those say this. Let's do what I had suggested, and I'm gonna do the 12 ounces of milk and 1.5 tablespoons of the concentrate and just see if that ratio is something that I myself would prefer and drink. We're gonna do 12 ounces of milk. I'm gonna use my homemade pistachio syrup to sweeten and flavor my latte, making this a pistachio latte. Go to milliliters. I'm gonna do a tablespoon and a half, which is 22 milliliters. 22 exactly, go me. I also wanna add some ice, just so it most accurately represents how I would drink a latte. And I feel like this is a much more normal size latte. Again, very, very, very pleasant latte color. It looks, like, just trust me, it looks so much lighter on camera than it does in person. It's crazy. I think here you can see it best. It's just the lights in here make this very bright. Yeah, I do think that's a really good ratio because you still get the coffee taste, but it's not super overpowering. I do like this ratio a lot. I think this baby latte is just not what most people are typically drinking. If you want a normal size, this is basically a grande at Starbucks or like a medium at Dunkin'. Go with the 12 ounces of milk and the 1.5 tablespoons of concentrate. I think that's a good ratio. I think 2 full tablespoons would be too much concentrate. Do I think this is the absolute best espresso option at home? No, because it does have like that coffee concentrate, like bitter aftertaste. And I know some people hate that. It's not my favorite thing ever, but I do think for making coffee at home, making it simple, and maybe even just dipping your toe in the at-home coffee world, this is a great option. And you can modify these to make them as sweet, as milky as you want. And I do think this is one of the better concentrates I've tasted, but it does give you kind of that coffee concentrate flavor aftertaste on your tongue. So if you're not a fan of that, then you might not like these concentrates, but they could be worth spending 10 bucks to try, give it a shot, just to see if you like them at home. So overall, I'd give these a 7 out of 10. I do think you're able to build on them, make them even better by adding, you know, different toppings, different syrup flavors, switching up the milk. There's lots and lots and lots of things you can do with these concentrates. They would also be great in a frappe, adding a little bit of the concentrate to make a frappe or frappuccino at home. I think that would be phenomenal for adding that coffee flavor without a lot of liquid. They're great for traveling if you're on the go and you still want to be making your coffee instead of buying coffee. This would be a great option just to have some syrups on hand and some milk, or get the sweet vanilla and just bring milk with you. Easy coffee on the go. They're great if you're a college student and you don't have a lot of space. You don't have space for an espresso machine or the budget for it. These would be great if you have like just a regular coffee pot or a Keurig and you don't have another espresso making option. I like that you can make multiple coffees out of this. So for 10 bucks, you can get upwards of 20 coffees, which is 50 cents per drink. Plus milk, you're talking about under $1 to make your coffee. That is phenomenal. These are a fun option. Definitely one I recommend trying to see if you like. Good to keep on hand for just a quick grab and go coffee. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried one or both of these concentrates and what you think about them. And if you have a current favorite combo that you've been making at home using either one of these flavors, I'd love to hear it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Got a blast.